Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrueFruitBerry. And welcome back to some more Crisis in the Kremlin, the Cold War. We tried out the demo last week, and I had enough fun with it. I wanted to come back and see a little bit more about what the game has to offer. Also, important thing. During that, when we initially discussed the game, I said that it was going to be out, let's say, May 26th. But as it turns out, just like an hour or two after I got done with stream, the devs posted an update on the Steam forums saying that they're like and I can use their words here, the last and final release date will be June 20th. So delaying it another month. But they did say they'll also make sure to add more content and achievements as a thank you for the player base's patience. So, in any case, let me load this up again. There we go. Oh, interesting. That's something new we're saying. So they actually give you a kind of a little, idea like where you are on, I guess, the political spectrum. Like there's centrism, left pragmatism, conservative, which is interesting because we actually been kind of rude toward the conservatives in our playthrough. We're drifting towards socialism with national specifics. Okay, all right. And what we got down here? Democratic socialism, socialist reformism. Oh, so maybe we're working our way down this way. Okay. All right, yeah, I wanted to see more of this. It is the kind of game, lots of sliders, lots of little fiddly bits, the kind of thing that really appeals to me. What I'd like to do, and I don't know how deep the demo goes. Ideally, I would like to do more on the space front because some of that stuff looks really cool. Like underground bases, trains on the moon. That sounds awesome. There is some reform I think we do, but if possible, I would like to keep the Soviet Union together. Now, what the game's going to throw at us, we don't know. And yeah, when we left off, I think the game starts you in March of 1985. I think in about 90 minutes we progressed about 6 months. So again, typical grand strategy game. You can go fast or you can go real slow. So let's check. Oh, can we there we go. Right, yeah, so the U.S. is at DEFCON 4, where we left them. That's good. The relations took a big hit because of the whole Star Wars thing, but could have been worse. We're getting friendly with China. For some reason, our relations with France are going south quickly, but special services looking pretty robust. The special services love us. The military leadership loves us. The army kind of likes us. The intelligentsia, not so much. Weirdly, it's the economy that they're upset with, and the economy is actually in the black. Anyway, let me check our... Oh, we're still doing... We still got the tutorial on. Oh, we got this... let's see. Oh, yeah, forest... Okay, here you go. So, modifier, forestation, forestation. So we get a little ecology and a little agricultural power. Nice. Oh, aerial problem. Oh dear. Events 65 adds. Okay, well that's not great. Housing. Yeah, we're working on the housing crisis. I think we passed a policy to improve housing. The percentage of Khrushchev's apartments among the housing stock is... Oh. For every 50 investments above 200, the percentage of Khrushchevkas is reduced by 1%. Okay. Oh, so this is kind of like democracy where we had the persistent modifier, and right now it's 50. Oh, so we can click here to see the corresponding decisions. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, so maybe we didn't click this. So it's going to take the percentage of those down by 5%. Okay. Let's see. Okay, alcoholism. I think we talked about that. Yeah, we had the thing where we like they stick to was it Khrushchev's path? Yeah, we're going to try to sober the population up, but just a little, just a little. Loyal intelligentsia. Okay, so they are still loyal, and so the postmodernism is kept out. Well, that's lovely. Influence of Americanism. Okay. Relationship with states down. Okay. So we want to keep the Americanism out. Oh, so we are settling into the job. So we have a debuff to our political authority points. Can't change doctrines and politics. Okay. Okay. So 1 year of settling in. All right. So I think that was keeping us from making a lot of changes. All right. Let's say fertility bias. Interesting. Stimulates birth rate, law and order, and self-fulfillment down a little. Oh, okay. Because okay. I see. Okay, so we got to wait a little bit to kick that in. That's fine. Our budget is actually positive. Now we did do some fiddling with the science sliders to try to get more science income. Because see, there's our research. Yes. Oh, I think we are. Yeah, we're like one cybernetic point away from our modern computer architecture. Okay, and then we can. Yeah, so I think so. If a branch of research already started, other branches are 20% more expensive until you research all of these. Okay, that is quite the commitment. But I think we've seen. Yeah, so it's been like less than a year, and we've knocked out one of these. Okay. So we get the cybernetics. We also space. In space weapons, interplanetary ship, long-term lunar base. I mean, I would love to see what these look like, but we might also. Yeah, we might actually need to focus on our terrestrial population's needs first. Okay. Okay, and there'll be a decision there, and so I think we have to go, like power through these. So we want, let's see, that's gonna be all cybernetic. Yes, thank you. That's gonna be be cybernetic, physic, and civil. Okay, and then that. So no mill, and then no mill. Okay, ooh, but a lot. Okay. And then how do we get? Right. We go back to our budget screen. Yeah, so you can see. So my instinct was to reduce the military technology, but you see, it's right at the breakpoint. If we turn it down, then we lose a lot of general loyalty. We could shave some off the nuclear technology, but then we would be giving up a little ecology and a little heavy industry. Yeah. Well, okay. So we could crank up digital technology. That is going to reduce the loyalty of the intelligence services. But if we Maybe do some, okay, so a little corruption. Hey, what's a little corruption, yeah? But if we kick this up, then we can get some extra services sector. Let's see, that's +3 civil science, or we could do just more medical and more education, because the medical gives us civil science and it has no debuffs. Oh, hey TX, good to see you. This is Crisis in the Kremlin, the Cold War. It's basically a grand strategy game set in the tail end of the Cold War. It starts in March 1985. This is a demo that we started playing last week, and I really enjoyed what I saw, so I thought we might just continue with it. But yeah, so you pick one of several, like 7 or 8 different starting characters. We went with Mikhail Gorbachev. Because like, who can turn down that port wine stain? Okay, the radical opposition is growing. That's not great, but so what do we got? Ministerial leapfrog. Sweden. Yeah, Sweden is green. It's I think that means they are officially neutral. Okay, been headed by Nikolai Tikhonov. Okay, so if we're going to start implementing reforms, we need to create a new team. We can pick Vladimir Sherbitsky, who is quite with Brezhnev and his eyebrows. We have Vitaly Vorotnikov, Nikolai Ryzhkov, and we can keep Tikhonov in his position. Okay. So yeah, this is so the goal. Basically, this is like a historical sandbox. You can take the USSR any direction you want to. You can like go hard on staying, keeping the Soviet Union together. You can break it up and then just be Russia. You can keep communist. You can go democratic. You can like tweak your economic. You can go hard on space technology, and like you're seeing in the tech options. Actually, start a Soviet moon base. Have trains on the moon. Lots of good stuff. Also, hello, Goofy. Welcome in. How are you handling the exam stress? So let's see. We could put Sherbitsky in charge. He's a conservative, though, and we're not the best friend with them. We can go Vorotnikov. He's kind of young. Doesn't have great stats, but he is a moderate. We have Ryzhkov, good at intrigue and thrift, or we can have Tikhonov, who's all thrift, but he's a conservative, though. You're not dead? Well, I mean, that's a good start. So yeah, Ryzhkov is a reformer and an industrialist. We have been doing a lot on the market, at least on the economic side, I should say. You got yelled at in Spanish by your professor. Oh no! What was your professor's complaint? So Ryzhkov, he looks at the Uralmash plant for a long time before becoming general manager. In the early 80s, he began to quickly move up the career ladder, becoming secretary of the Central Committee for Economics. In this position, he worked with a team of Soviet economists to prepare new economic reforms. You'll be taking your scalometers tonight to buy a new one. Are those expensive? I am not sure. Oh, and most importantly, he's unambitious. Oh, our research finished. Nice. Oh, actually, maybe I should do this first. Is it your Goofy? Give me your scalometers. I like yours. It's very nice. The one you have is 20 euros. The nicer one is most are plastic. Oh, it's a nice one. Most are okay. I see. What do we got going? Comrade General Secretary, we have received the invitation from President Francois Mitterrand to make an official visit to France in early October. Okay, Mitterrand, and 81 is for the as the United Left-Wing Parties. Hey, if we can make France a little friendlier, that'd be no bad thing. Well, the Conservatives are in Western Europe, and France is one of the few countries where socialists are in power. Imagine. We should have this to continue détente. However, after we had to endure protection sharply trade, and look costly to the U.S. for its actions. We could use it to break the vicious Atlantic alliance between the U.S. and Europe, because Europe is a common home for all of us, but not for the Americans. But is it worth the effort? Perhaps we should turn our attention east and finally move towards restoring relations with China, with which we have not been on good terms for the past few decades. I mean, that is true. The whole Sino-Soviet split thing was, it was still going into the 80s. Or should we own ourselves and can we do this? Okay, so we cannot do this because why can't we do this? Oh, technologies are being. We need to be researching a technology. Oh, so we can fix that. What would that do? So maybe a coin flip. So the Comic-Con, Comic-Con. Or we could lose points with all of our technocratic friends. France can be positive or negative. So we can try to move France closer into our orbit. We're kind of losing France there. I don't know. Make the official visit to France. We can accept the invitation. Focus on normalizing relations with China. Actually, we're doing kind of okay with China. There's no point betting on anyone. Continue the struggle for influence in the third world countries. Oh. That's going to be a lot of authority points. Oh. It's like North Korea, Laos can join for free Comic-Con. If negative, okay, then we lose influence in Africa. I don't know. So we're on real good terms with China already, and we're actually okay with France, but we're on not a good trajectory. So if we get a positive roll here, actually, we're going to lose more relations with the U.S. anyway. It's just a question of whether can we nudge them. Can we nudge them into our orbit? TX, you're educating forces students to buy a gaming computer. Really? Wow. That's a kind of a big ask for students, I would assume. See, yeah, this one won't cost any political power though. Okay. So we can't get out of this screen, as far as I can tell. Okay, so we're just gonna have to pick one. Again, this is a demo. We're just basically doing just a playthrough to see how things go. Okay, if we roll well on this, we actually get the intelligentsia back on side. They're actually probably our worst right now. Okay, yeah, let's accept the invitation. Europe is our common home. Okay, so we made our first foreign visit in the new position by visiting the French Republic, a major international event. The historical continuity between the Soviet Union and France focused any attempts by some powers to undermine the cause of détente in Europe. Okay, so during this, we proposed a ban on space weapons. Mitterrand says France will not participate in any foreign weapons creation. We like. However, regarding this, he did not distance France officially from the U.S., saying France has no reason to separate. Okay. Wait, okay, so afterwards a press conference was held for us with questions from French journalists. Many unpleasant questions were asked, such as those about human rights in the USSR and dissidents. However, most of these questions were so absurd that they worked in favor of the USSR leader. For example, one journalist asked about 4 million political prisoners in the USSR. The absurdity of this statement allowed the topic of political prisoners in the USSR to be discredited. This reminds me, of Goebbels as propaganda. It's absurd. Overall, the meeting between the two was more than successful. Okay, so let's see. So, does the intelligentsia loyalty go up or down? Okay, I can't tell. All right, so there we go. So we researched modern computer architecture. Do we go for wide PC availability? I think so. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, yeah, this will be a boon to like our economy, and also you keep us competitive. Let me see. Wait, we're actually losing science? How are we losing science per month? That is weird. Anyway, let's go for that. Let's keep cranking that. Actually, I should just, let's cue the research. Let's go all the way through those. Too much TV, but we only have like proper, good and proper TV, Okay, so our relations with France went up, but I think we gained a little bit. Yeah, we're losing less from the intelligentsia. So I guess the visit went okay. Okay, so for this we need cybernetic and civil points. Oh yes, so the red. So this is us. That's the Soviet Union. The red is like the Warsaw Pact. You can see there. And then blue is NATO, basically the West. And then green, like Ireland and Sweden and Finland, is officially neutral. Yeah, we're in charge of the Soviet Union, Goofy. You might have to ask your parents. It was a thing before you were born. Okay, the new CPSU. So the Congress. Khrushchev. Oh, the last one. Khrushchev, a material technical base by 1980. Unfortunately, communism has not arrived. But the program decides manifestos remain the same, irritating the enemies of socialism with premature promises made by previous Soviet leaders. Now that the priorities of party and state are changing, there's a need for a new program. Some propose the characterization of the modern as a struggle between socialism and capitalism. Others insist on postponing the prospect of communism and focusing on perfecting the socialist system. There are even those who deny the existence of socialism in the Soviet Union. Okay. However, it remains unclear which position will best reflect our current policy. There's no trace of socialism in our system yet. Okay. Yeah, so this is the these are the people who think the tankies online are moderates. Okay, so we remain committed to building communism. As just kind of, we'll aim at modernizing the socialist system. The moderates, the reformers, and Lib Dems are going to love us. It's going to cost us some political authority points. Well, but more faction influence for the people who like us. Or return to the days of socialism versus capitalism. Ooh, okay. Social patriots, okay, so this is more conservative-ish. Yeah, this is going to boost the conservatives and the neo-Stalinists and the moderates. Yeah, and the people who like us, it's not going to be. It's not going to be great. Yeah, this is probably like for the setup we're going for is probably the least bad. You're the one who thought Russia would attack us when you had a blackout. Okay, yeah. So the more groups will disapprove of that, but we're already trying to marginalize them, so that's okay. Okay. Well, once again, the development of communism was postponed indefinitely. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay. Someplace in Geneva between us and Ronald Reagan. First high-level meeting since 1979 when SALT II was signed. The issue of the freeze of recent years. During negotiations, the main task was formulated radical reduction of offensive movement. However, for the large American SDI, Strategic Defense Initiative? I don't know. Let's see. We go to the summit and seek not only a 50% reduction in strategic offensive weapons, but also the cancellation of the SDI. Oh, is it Star Wars? I don't know. Okay. We go to some and seek the 50% reduction in strategic offensive weapons. That's kind of like the middle ground. We give up some ICBMs. Let's see, the peaceful Euro-Atlantis. We gave up a little combat readiness. Do we have combat readiness in here? I don't know that we do. Or talking to Reagan is pointless. We cancel the summit. I don't know about that. I mean, talking to Reagan is probably pointless. His brain is pudding, but I think let's see, military leadership, loyalty. Yeah. This is the bigger hit to the military, like, yeah, the military leadership actually likes us a lot. So we could kind of roll the bones a little bit. You guys don't like? Okay, Goofy. I'm always speaking kind of metaphorically. Seriously, go to Google, put in Ronald Reagan's signature. Or look up Nancy Reagan astrologer. That White House was not in a good place. Okay, I guess, yeah, let's... You know what, let's go big. Let's go big, let's ask go big. No. Nixon was many things. Nixon was not dumb. Evil, maybe, but not dumb. Okay. Although it's not possible to fully convince Reagan to shut down the SDI program, he agreed to enter negotiations to clarify provisions of the ABM treaty. Okay, once again, agreed nuclear war should never be waged. Agreed to include in the joint agreement the goals of the Geneva talks to prevent the arms race in space and stop it on Earth. Okay. Actually, that actually went comparatively well. Okay, and why are we... What the hell happened to our income? Why did our budget suddenly swing? Okay, right. Moscow has been ruled by Viktor Krishin. Rumored had a connection with the trade mafia. Today, prominent figure Yegor Ligachev proposed not making a loyal party worker and comrade Boris Yeltsin. I don't know about that guy. He argues it's necessary to fight corruption and bureaucracy, but what will we do? Approve him? put Yeltsin under supervision. That'd be the conservatives will love that. I don't know. I'm not sure about this Yeltsin guy. Remain neutral. Or block his candidacy. So this will get the intelligentsia a bit more on the side, and it'll power the Lib Dems and the Reformers. Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah, it'll boost Yeltsin and Ligachev. You just had McDonald's and it was really good. No, what did you have? Maybe it's because you had Neat. Oh, you had Neat and took it. Yeah, that'll probably. Yeah, that'll probably have an effect too. Okay, fine. We'll. Yeah, it'll help the intelligentsia. We'll go boost the civil liberties a little bit. Viktor Grishin will temporarily leave politics. Do we care? Well, he is part of the Politburo. Yeah, it's fine. You had the beef patty, pulled pork, pomodoro cheese. You had tomato cheese? Bacon is some sort of sauce. Wow, pulled pork burger. That actually sounds pretty good. See, yeah, I can't do any of these decisions yet because we're still in the 1-year cooling off period. That'll be up in March. Let's see, do I have anything like science related? International treaties? No, that's all diplomacy. No, labor, trading, price, taxation, trade. Give me. Oh, right. Yeah, so we're still settling into the job. Oh, time to board? Okay, yeah, good luck, DX. Hopefully it's not actually overbooked. Okay, we got, tanker wars. Okay. The Iraq-Iran war has been going for more than 5 years. Oh, in early 1984, an attempt to provoke foreign intervention, Iraq attacked Iranian oil near Karg Island. Kuwait recently asked superpowers to protect Kuwaiti tankers. The U.S. ignored but changed that after we provided Kuwait with several tankers. Initially, U.S. were sent to the Persian Gulf, escorting Kuwaiti tankers. We must do something about the preventing expansion of the American influence in the Middle East. So, we can protest. So the conservatives and the moderates will like it, and the U.S. will lose some combat readiness. Lib Dems won't like it, and the U.S. won't like it. They'll go figure. Protests at the UN. Bigger hit. Do nothing. Start an operation in Iran. Sanctions will be imposed on Iran. Iran's really not going to like it. But we do get some income wealth, or we can nerf it even more and then do sanctions with all. And I think we'll. You know, we gave the Lib Dems a win with Yeltsin. Yeah, we will protest at the UN. Oh, it's ahumando cheese. You gotta say that in English. Okay. Okay. So we gotta replace someone. Yeah. So there's a vacant position in the Politburo. Okay. So this tells you guys the number 2. I guess. Okay, this section tells them with the relationship. So yeah, that's how much they like us. And yeah, if you're in the Politburo, you better be a fan of us. Yeah, that Ryzhkov guy, maybe a little. Oh yeah, Tikhonov. Ooh, he doesn't like us at all, so he might need to be shown the door. Okay, maybe a few people, but thankfully they're all down near the bottom. And their relationship with the other politicians are shown. I'll sort by various filters. The conspiracy participants, those not involved in the conspiracies against you. Okay, that's probably a good filter. Okay, oh, and I accidentally just right-clicked. Okay, so we need to appoint someone to the Politburo. Ah, okay, so if you're the Presidium Chairman Supreme, you need to be good in diplomacy and intrigue, which he kind of is. Central Committee, the most important pressing issues, we are obliged to maintain the position we approved. Here we also bring the punitive sword on those who bother us. So we can go after, ooh, if we really want to spend a bunch of authority points. The Central Committee may not re-elect you for the next term. Or we can just keep things peaceful. We get political authority points, a little bit more unity, loyalty across the board, and factions that do not have a majority in the Central Committee will become stronger. All right. Hey, Andrea, welcome in. Good to see you. How's things? How's the week going? That's a big. I don't. Let's. Yeah, for now, let's play it cool. Okay. Oh, the European Union. They just added Spain and Portugal. Okay, nothing we can do about that. Okay, so we have to appoint someone. So who? Oh, here you go. So you'll point to more info. Ah, right. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot. Okay. So we can start harassment, start support, train, start surveillance, start a conspiracy. What kind of conspiracy? Improve relationship. Oh man, this is or remove from the Politburo. No, we're not going to do that. But that's it is positively like a CK3. Busy week. You're impressed with the summer issue. Oh wow. But the weekend is in sight. Nice. Well, are the I know we're not going to ask you who's going to be on the cover, but whoever is, are they actually cooperating with you? Unlike certain others who will go unnamed? Okay, 12. Can I? Okay, appointing a politician. Okay, then when they presented posts. Okay, we need Central Committee Politburo. Waiting on images? No. Okay, so it's not there, so that's probably because they're already on it. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. If they have the little, the little courthouse in the top right, they are part of the Politburo. So we need to find someone who is not. Let's see. We got Alexander Yakovlev. We got Diplo, Intrigue, and Thrift. Let's see. Can we? Let's see. You are. Let's see. They are a Lib Dem, a Euro-Atlantist, marketeer, and an idealist. All right. This guy's a moderate. Compromising, so we get a little extra buff to loyalty. Orientalist. I don't hate that. And they're peaceful. Ah, they reduce our political authority points. Yeah, don't like that. Let's see, they're a conservative by moderate. So what are you? You are a reformer, we like. Compromising, all right. Idealist and arbitrary. I don't know that I like that. Okay, let's go with our good buddy Yakovlev. Yeah. So Orientalist meaning like they are, we're looking west versus looking east. So I lost. Yeah. So they will get us better relations with China and other Asian countries, but they're going to cost us relations with the West. Which we're actually doing pretty well with China already. So I think we probably want to find someone. We don't want to hurt relations with the West more. Yeah, so we'll take Yakovlev and to the Central Committee Politburo. Wait. Okay, their rank needs to be less than 11. Oh, no active event. Okay. We need to deal with this first. Okay, end of the meeting with oil minister OPEC took place, in which the amended quotas of price coordination. As oil prices begin to fall rapidly, such a sharp drop in oil prices. Oh. That might go some way to explaining why our economy just tanked. So, as our allies slow the decline in oil prices, so we'll spend a bit of money. We're going to lose relations a lot. Accelerate preparation of an economic reform. So we're going to have an event in August. All right. Double oil production. More money. Less income from oil exports. And then the Arab countries aren't going to like it. Further consolidate the economy, which we can't do because there's too many social patriots or neo-Stalinists. Actually, seem to be not enough of them. Or we do nothing, which, well, we're not going to do that. This is actually, punching our economy in the gut. We got to do something about that. More liberalization. Are we necessarily against liberalization? Oh, it is going to nuke U.S. relations. And if the U.S. relations go to 0, they're going to move to DEFCON 3, which we would prefer to avoid. Let's take the economic reform angle. It's kind of our thing. Now. Gosh, what? Oh, good grief. More events. Okay. Okay, Islamic Rev. Okay, still the Iran-Iraq War. Oh, we don't have the combat readiness to pick a side. We're playing ultra. Oh. Now I say this. Remember, this is a demo. But look at this jukebox. I mean, they didn't. They might have skimped on a few things, but they did not. They did not skimp on the twos. So we can't pick a side. We can continue the current policy, but secretly increase support to the Iraqi army to prevent its collapse. The military will like it. The special services will like it. Spend a little money. We'll spend even more combat readiness, or postpone this. I think we'll just stick and stay. We'll keep the military on side. Stop. Now. Let's see if we can fix this, kid. Point. Wait. I can't appoint someone. Okay, so I gotta wait another month. Go away. Do they have a playlist? I don't know, Goofy. I mean, couldn't hurt to check. The devs names is Nostalgames. Maybe check that, or check like Crisis in the Kremlin. Okay, so we elect new competent for the Central Committee. There is a way to make some disagreeable party members to make sure some would not participate, but who exactly? So we can try to ice out some of the people who don't like us. That would be the conservatives, or the moderates. Why would we act against? Maybe not the moderates. And we're not going to act against the reformers or the Lib Dems because they're kind of our people. So if we just say, nah, let's just all get along. Everyone but the reformers is gonna gain loyalty. We gain more of that. They're gonna gain, their factions will gain power. Our reformers are gonna lose power. Or you know what? Maybe we be a little aggro. There's a playlist on Spotify. Nice. And yeah, these are all like the YouTube bot I put up. It just tripped a bunch of copyright, but they're all allowed to be played on YouTube, so we're okay there. There we go. So we attack conservatives. The ranks of your opponents have been significantly thinned. Oh, dang it. Well, that was it. Okay, so you can play a year. Is also there. Oh no, it's a bunch. I think it's a bunch of different singers because Andrea, they also have like marches and like the band music. Okay. I scored 206 points. I don't know what that means. Okay, so that was the demo, and yeah, as I said. As I understand it, the full game will be out June 20th. It was supposed to come out, on May 26th, but I think that got pushed for reasons the devs didn't get into, which is fine. Let's see. Yeah, there's some poppy type songs, but there's also, they got like a bunch, they got like different country anthems, patriotic songs. We have a, okay, I'm curious, what is Red Dawn? Okay. Oh, here we go. We get info on the groups. So we have Sit K, written by the composer for the game. Very nice. We have the Argonov Project. We have Mama Russia, the world's first band playing Soviet steampunk about the alternative USSR in the world of steam engines. So, very particular. We've got Utro Tebe. And we have public domain Soviet songs and Soviet instrumentals. Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, that was the Crisis in the Kremlin, the Cold War demo. You only get to play 1 year, but honestly, from what I saw, I am kind of intrigued. I was definitely going to stay on my wish list. Like most grand strategy games, lots of buttons, sliders, knobs, stuff to fiddle with. Way more than you could ever probably get a grasp on in a single playthrough. But hey, if you want to try to do an alt history playthrough and do communism the right way, whatever that means to you, here's one way you can go about it. And you know what might be fun? If you could pair this with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, which is like it's a city builder, but where you start your little Soviet Republic with like a fully centrally planned economy. So you can do the political angle, you can do the economic angle. It'd be a nice little 1-2 punch. But yeah, so I think we're gonna move on because there's no more we can do for the demo. So YouTube folks, thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, keep an eye on this one. And Twitch friends, hang out for just a bit. I'm gonna put on the highlights, and then we'll move on to the next game. So everyone, thanks for hanging around. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.